I almost muted. I almost kept myself muted the entire time. Hello. Good evening. Happy Monday. I almost called it Saturday. I almost called it Saturday. What is wrong with me? Hello. I switched this over to live chat. I forgot to do that box thingy. I'm scuffed. There we go. I was a little scuffed for a second there, but nothing bad happened. What record is tab? I'm probably gonna learn all this. Hang on, let me just, oh. There we go. Okay, we're here. We're ready. I'm excited. I'm rubbing my eye because, dear God, I have to rub it. Yeah. I'm excited! I've actually been chomping at the bit to play this game. For a little bit. I've been wanting to put Ace Attorney on my radar. I think it was... I wanted to play Ace Attorney. I believe I was wanting to do it around after Paper Mario or something. And then Honkai Star Rail sort of took over the sphere. But no, now we got to play it. I don't know where to place myself in this game because I know the text boxes are going to be around, but I can't put myself up there because I know Edgeworth is going to be over there eventually. Also, I've never, ever, ever played a Phoenix Wright title, with the exception of, it wasn't Dual Destinies, it was the, was it Dual Destinies? The one where, Athena was first introduced. One sec. Which one was it? Was that Dual Destinies? I don't remember the title. No, I don't remember the title. Ah. All I know was the one that had Athena introduced into it. That's all I can tell you guys. But I know the gist of how Phoenix Wright works. Whether or not I remember like half of what it was, or half of it at all, it's gonna be a special case in me learning. I'm gonna be learning back as I go, because I don't remember this game for the life of me. I kind of do, but I was usually more of like a watcher. I usually watch people play this, so experiencing it myself is going to be a fun time. But hang on, I'm racking my brain. One sec, I'm gonna look up the title of it, otherwise I'm gonna like completely get dits. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, I was right. It was Dual Destinies. I was not crazy. Yay! Okay, we're golden. Okay. We're golden now. So, we're gonna start from the very beginning. My brain is having I'm having some weird moments in my head right now. I'm trying to think. Do I need to like turn this down a little bit more? Hang on. I'm gonna put the BGM. There we go. I'm like yelling at myself because I can barely hear. There we go. That's better. That's better. That's better. That's better. Yeah, I know it's not the same with the Honkai that I've been playing, so we're just gonna go play this one by ear, and I am probably gonna keep an eye on my time this time around, because I don't want to accidentally stay up for like 4+ hours. I don't want to stay up for like 4+ hours this time. But yeah, let's get started, because I'm excited. Keep in mind, I am not a professional voice actor, so I'm going to probably do what I can to fill in some space. So we're gonna work with what we got, which is me being silly for at least 2+ hours. So yeah, let's get started. New game. We are playing the very first one, Ace Attorney, because I am playing the Steam version. I have access to all 3, which is the trilogy. But we're starting from the very start, which is the original Ace Attorney. Episode 1, the first turnabout. I want to also play the Apollo Justice ones, so this is going to be like a series of very long plays, long stream plays, which I think is a very fun thing to do. Brain, hello. I wanted to do Apollo after this, but the Apollo Justice series is a lot more expensive on Steam than the original trilogy is, believe it or not. It's like $50, maybe 60 for the trilogy, by the way. And understandable, because it's got Dual Destinies. It's also got the last one they were in, and then yeah, that's it. They had Dual Destinies, and they had the other one after that. And then there's also the Ace Attorney Chronicles, which I'm also looking forward to playing. I have not finished that series as a watch, because now I'm kind of like, I want to do this myself, and I want to see how far it goes. I also barely remember everything that I watched, so we're gonna see what I do. So anyway, we're gonna get this whole kangaroo court in session by playing the episode 1, the first turnabout. Now that I've kind of waffled on for like a good 10-ish minutes. Play the first turnabout? Yes. Bada boop. Alright, first started playing. Ooh. Ah, damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Man, this was like several months ago. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. I'm so excited, but I'm also like pretending that I'm gonna be stuck inside Phoenix's head for this entire long haul. Oh boy, am I nervous. Right. Distracted by Booba for 2 seconds. I got distracted by Booba for like 2 seconds. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna voice these because this is gonna be one of those days. I'm all giddy and excited. Hang on. I have something on my phone now. Ugh. Who is alerting me? Why thus I be alerted? Oh, it's okay. I just wanted to clear that. Hello! Welcome! Sorry it's not a Honkai day today, but hey, we got Wednesday coming up. We got Wednesday with Sunday's polls coming up. Hello, hello! Welcome in! Make yourselves comfortable, we just got started! You missed maybe the 10-minute waffle session, maybe. It's okay, nice change of pace. Yay! Little bit of a break from the Honkai insanity. Classic. We're probably at least gonna get through this trial, and I'm gonna probably assume at least the second case. Or at least part of the second case, because I think the second case kind of goes for a little bit. Also, I am kind of probably going to be reading as Phoenix as like me for the time being until I can get comfortable again. It's been ages since I last did any voices. Gotta do them all? Yeah, I have a lot to go through. There's a lot, and I still need to purchase the Apollo Justice one eventually. The Apollo Justice one I'm always holding off on because it's so expensive. And plus it's almost Christmas and I can never spend money on myself. Anyway, moving on. We just got started. We just saw the first like opening to the moida. And now we're in the courtroom lobby, defendant lobby. Oh, hiya, Chief. Oh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. I keep forgetting this is actually like Phoenix at like the start of his career, and his first case is a murder trial of all things. I forget that's how the canon works. It says a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks. He's a wee baby. Yeah, he's a wee baby. He's just fresh out off the bar. I think that's the terminology for it. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? I think the more we go on, the less murder it tends to be. I think it leans a little bit more or less to the murder cases and some more other interesting ones later on. But like 90% of it's all murder cases. I think there's like a couple of them that are funny and very simple. Yeah. That's my experience with the series. My experience with the series is I did not play the original series. I only played Dual Destinies. I'm not denying this. I only played Dual Destinies. But other than that, I was like an avid like Let's Play watcher, so I usually watch people play this for the fun of it. So yeah, that's my experience. That's my personal experience. So this is my first real avid run through of the entire series. I started watching Chronicles, but then I was just like, I'm gonna stop off after the second one because my memory is like very bad with remembering everything. So everything's gonna be still semi-fresh to me. Especially with like some of the more complicated cases where I'm probably not gonna remember anything. Also, I'm code-free today, by the way. Also, I think I'm fine here. It looks like the text boxes are fine. If I need to move around a bit, I will, but I think the text boxes will be fine now. Anyway, moving on. Yes, actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons why I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything. It's all over. Oh no. Also, I kind of know that there are some people who like the old pixel versions of these, but it's like I don't mind the little HD stuff. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah. It's him. Death, despair. Man, I'm really pulling out all the stops today. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. I am pulling out all the stops for this. I swear to God. Trying anyways. Again, keep it in mind, not a professional voice actor. I'm just being silly. It sounds like he wants to die. Um, yeah. Nick! Hey! Hey there, Larry. Hi, Bubba. Welcome in. Larry never change. Nope, never change, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Man, that was escalated quickly. Let me know if my mic peaks and I'll have to like restate a few lines because my compression filter is like really, really good. Especially when I go up like really, really loud. Music's our bop too. Oh yeah, that also means I have to get the Edgeworth series as well. This isn't the one for Edgeworth's cases also on Steam now too? I think so. Which I was excited for because I saw the Edgeworth ones that were available. The Miles Edgeworth ones. Oh god, I have a whole line to do. Jeez. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. It's getting a little late. It's getting a little early for that Christmas. Nah, never mind. It's not too early for that Christmas song now. It's December. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Yeah, it's a murder case. It's a fairly simple, all right. Pretty cut and dry. Right? I'm sure. Also, why did I get the weird feeling that they replaced the red with pink? But then again, pink is usually a Danganronpa thing. I don't know why. I thought it was... I don't know why I thought they did the remaster with pink blood. Well, then again, Dual Destiny's got an M rating due to one scene. Yeah, that was insane. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Hello. Come in. Make yourself comfortable. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. And god, do I hate that. I hate that saying so much. It drives me. It's a pun. I'm good, thank you. It's a pun, and it's like, ah, it hurts my brain. I'm good, thank you. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. I like puns. I just know that I know the Phoenix Wright series does like a lot of puns. Some of it wordy, some of it like just name puns. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. He's essentially like, who is it? He's essentially the Bennett of the series, only less enjoyable to be around. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I own one, which is why I took the case. Clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. God, this is nostalgic, isn't it? I feel weirdly nostalgic because, again, I'm used to the dual Destiny stuff, but seeing all this is just like, why am I'm like so nostalgic. Yeah, he's all right in this game, but later on, yeah, he gets like unbearable in some places. There's a couple of characters that like drive me up the wall in this game, but he's okay-ish. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Oh god, it's him. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do the voice. I can't. I pray for my throat. My throat will not survive a Winston Payne. Or Mr. Payne. I don't know which one it is, this one. My throat will not handle a Payne voice, because I've heard the amount of people that make his voice. It's just like, I can't do it. Hey, Okra! Let's go! We just started our first trial case. Let's go! The prosecution is... Oh god, can I do it? Oh god. I say I'm not gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, it's not? Yeah, he got, like, literally shoved into the deep end for this. Like, no joke. Phoenix literally got yeeted into the... away from the kiddie pool, into the biggest deep end. He got put into a murder trial of all things, but hey, he's gotta defend his friend. Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Do not never admit that. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Yeah. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. Test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Also consciously. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Defendant is Mr. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. And we gotta go through this trial. We gotta go through hand-holdy shenanigans for at least like a little bit. So bear with. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. And next question. In this murder trial, tell me what's the victim's name? Ugh, I know this one, but I've read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. And this is going to be a slight problem for the next game, I think. Did they do the amnesia angle like one time and then they didn't do it afterwards? I think that's what happened. They kind of did the amnesia angle during the second game, I believe. And then they dropped that idea completely afterwards. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up for this? You don't even know the victim's name? Ooh, sorry, Mia. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Well, I'm gonna do this just for the sake of it, because I already know the victim. I already actually do know the name. Cindy's autopsy report. Let me... Oop. Sorry, I'm not used to these controls yet. Cindy's autopsy report. It is time of death, 7:31, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. So that will be Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. And also there was like profiles I forgot I could switch to. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. I'm getting a little too British. I think I'm going a little too British with that. Am I still being contacted? What now? Hang on, I usually like to check my Discord just in case someone important is texting me. No, we're good. Okay. Sorry, I have to check it. I can't do it from my desktop because this game acts a little finicky with full screen sometimes. Because when I opened it up on Windows for the first time, it was like yay big. So I'm glad they have a full screen mode for this. And I'm glad I'm kind of like in a good position. I was worried I was going to be blocking the text boxes. Also, let me pull up the court record. I need R for profiles. Here she is. Cindy Stone, age 22. The victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. We got Larry Butts. Defendant in this case, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. Mia Fey, age 27, chief attorney at Fey & Co. My boss and a very good defense attorney. I swear there was more to this, but maybe this is all that was written there. Oh, it is Winston Payne. Winston Payne, age 52? Damn, he old. I didn't know he was 52. He doesn't look 52, but okay. Prosecutor in this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his point across. Good to note. Backspace. I might have to like recalculate a couple things. Hi, Flash. It's going good. Hey, we just started the cases. We just started the case. So we're kind of like at the trial stage, aka beginner stage, before everything goes crazy. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, yeah. Oh God, can I do that? Oh God, can I do that today? I did it once. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, there we go. I got it. We're good. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker. And I think I'm probably doing better since I'm like staying a little bit further away from my mic. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this in evidence. Statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Add to court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Excuse me. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. He's twitching. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, and Mark Anthony! Didn't they all die? Mr. Butts. Hi, Yume. Enjoying your first day of vacation? You better be. All those ended in tragedy. Yeah, Yume's here. Didn't they? Relaxing, yeah. Ah, yay. That's a good kitty. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you... Ugh, God, my throat is going to die. But luckily we only have to deal with pain for like one case. Mr. Butts, what you describe generally is what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. The problem is with that voice, my tongue gets tied. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. My throat is going to die. Larry's a little delulu. Yeah, he is. Passport. The victim apparently arrived at home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Larry is full case of he believes Delulu isn't Solulu. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several... Oh, God. I forgot this text was in here. It appears she had several... in quotes, sugar daddies. I hate that term. Sorry. Bam. I mean, hey. He gets lucky. I hate that tone of voice that I was using for pain in order to make that, and sugar daddies just sounded so disgusting using that voice. Daddies. Sugar? I need a drink. I keep forgetting that the term sugar daddy was in the translation. Excuse me. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Oh God, my voice is gonna die. You know, is he technically badgering the witness right now? Is that, I'm not a legal expert, but does that sound like almost like badgering? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? Leading the witness. Okay, I think it's leading. Okay, if it's leading, then okay. My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. The question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating oh God. Larry. Oh, I forgot how much of a pain you were at the beginning. You're making this worse for yourself. That cheating she-dog. Oh God. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Oh boy. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motives is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy. This is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Huh? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. He went. Is Larry like on the bottom totem pole of favorite characters? I don't know. What do I do? He's gonna answer honestly regardless. I think stop him from answering, because nope. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, you see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I've got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. My voice is going to die from that voice, but like I said, I'm glad I only have to deal with him for like one chapter. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call this witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please, bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit. It's either saw it, like saw it, or saw it. I'm assuming it's saw it as like you saw it, because that's punny enough. I've heard it pronounced both ways. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness account, witness testimony, baby. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw the man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must have been in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. And then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Excuse me. And now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Your Honor. Honey, I know you just got off the bar test and everything, but you should know what a cross-examination is. All right, right. I every single time, I kind of chuckle at this. All right, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony of the I can't speak now. God damn it. Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. I mean, yeah, he should, but I think for tutorial purposes, it's written in there for tutorial purposes. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then what witness? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence in hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Cross-examination, the bread and butter of this game. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw the man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. And I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Okay, this one I'm thinking I vaguely remember. Nope, it was... Oh, wait, wasn't she found... I mean, that was 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. Ace Attorney! Yay, let's go! 1 p.m. Hang on. Okay, maybe I don't remember this as much as I do. I love it. I love the series itself. I've never fully played it on my own. Like I said, I've said this before, the only one I've really played by myself was Dual Destinies. So this is my first chance actually like really going through it. Let's press this. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right, doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Okay, so she's saying, she's essentially kind of like leading us through it. Was out from noon until 6. Wait, 1 p.m. Wait. My brain is like having an aneurysm because like Patricia Stone was out from noon to 6 p.m. Oh, how would he know the time? That's right. How would he know the time if it was 1 p.m.?
Objection!
Oh, nope, that was not it. I'm dumb. Hey, let that be a beginner mistake. My brain was like crossing between two things. I'm gonna... Right. Time exactly is 1 p.m. Yeah. Original trilogy is gem. Yeah. I've been a very... Oh, wrong button. Skip. Oh wait, wasn't she found at 4? She was found at 4 p.m. though. Yeah, she was found at 4 p.m. That's right. She was declared dead at 4 p.m. Between 4 and 5. How would you know she was dead if it was 1 p.m.? I'm a dum-dum. There we go. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? My brain derped out on the first piece of evidence. I'm a dum-dum. Ah. Oh well. I forget how obvious it was, and then my brain just decided to contradict itself. You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Hello. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. I am such a dumbass. I think I got distracted and then my brain was just like freaking out. The autopsy notes the time of death is at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that's no. Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. Just like the person running this place. Just like the person running this damn kangaroo court is a little dum-dum sometimes. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why are you certain you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. Which, by the way, they would technically be committing, like, perjury. By lying in the court. Because technically you're supposed to be honest no matter what. But then again, this is kangaroo court logic. See through one, and then their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give the testimony again? There we go. Time of the discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Ah, there's the other one. Because the power was out. How could he have known? Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. And that's why I thought it was 1 p.m. That mole is like the perfect target. Get the sword gun, Yume! Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I got this one. Yeah, it's either... You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Press. Are you sure it was a television, not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television? The witness has testified he heard the time. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. But it was the voice saying the time is coming from the television. But how can that be when the power was out? Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Oh shit, how do you get that? You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been a shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony. Once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. It must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Table clock in the apartment wasn't there. There was a table clock in the apartment. No, there wasn't. Let me press. A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. Hang on. I think this is where I present it, but let me... Statue of the Thinker. It still says it's a statue. The murder weapon. Yes, the table clock that used the weapon. That's what I just said. She was on the middle testimony or something. Something's fishy here. Yeah, it's the statue itself because as far as we know, it's not a clock. That would be this. Objection! He's making himself very obvious, I know. Oh, wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. How is this supposed to be a clock? Oh, I am dropping frames. I wait just a minute or two. Oh god. Why am I dropping frames? Hang on, let me, I'm gonna, hang on one sec. I'm gonna close something out here. One sec. My lovely streaming has now decided to start dropping frames. There we go. Hopefully, it will bring itself back up. Come on, baby. There it goes. It's back in green. Woo. Okay, we're back in green business, baby. Forgive me. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes I don't know if it's just my computer, but we're back in green, baby. You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. That is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock, but I submit it as a statue. My apologies. Ah, cornered. Yay, the cornered theme. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, when the corner theme plays just right. It appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Any problems with this testimony? Oh god, how do I do this? I feel like yes. Yeah, we still have an issue. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is if he is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I'll prove that you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and then the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. I said neck, what? That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I gotta give him British judge. Mr. saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, no. I heard... Oh, disgusting. Keep your toupee on. That probably smells disgusting. Shut up, shut up, shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn, give him death. Man, my voice is already running low. God, I am like dropping frames like crazy. My goodness. Hang on, I'm gonna give my thing a second. I'm not running that many programs, so it's very bizarre. Would it be considered assault? I don't know. Hang on. I'm gonna do some I'm gonna close some windows. See if that restores a few frames. That's so weird. I've never had it drop this many frames before. Like, usually my stuff is usually pretty good. I don't know what's going on today. Very bizarre. Hopefully it's not dragging down the experience too much. It's very strange to me. I've never had it like drop like a lot of frames before, so either my OBS is just having a field day in the negative sense, but it keeps going up and down, so maybe it's fine. No problems? No problem for you? Okay. I don't know, it just looked like it was weird. I'd keep an eye out on my stream health. I keep an eye out on the stream health because it was very strange that it's been like going up and down. Maybe I should. I'll probably ask around later, but. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Hey, Conway. I see you lurking in the box. Welcome in. Mr. Wright, Your Honor. Your claim of the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor? The sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Oh, wait, what? You can't exactly examine the clock for batteries. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in the court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? Now, I actually saw some of the anime for this, and it was very interesting. He actually used gloves when dealing with the clock. Like, I think I saw like the first few episodes of the Ace Attorney anime just to see how it turned out, and he actually uses gloves on evidence and stuff like that. So he's like, this is only the tutorial phase, but yeah, he actually like uses like white gloves just to like touch evidence on the tables, which was really interesting. It was a nice touch. I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you... Mr. Payne? I'm getting the words mixed up. Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? Hang on. What's up? Oh no, hang on. Like, this game should not be that heavy. Sorry, I'm just doing something real fast. I love the corner theme, though. We leave the corner theme playing. I'm a dum-dum. It might be just my connection might just be a little bit weird today. Okay. Anyway, moving on. It's I think it'll be fine. If the stream is a little freaked out in the VOD, then oh well, we make do, we move. While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? I am keeping an eye on my drop frames, though. If it drops too far down, then I'm gonna be a little concerned. If you can't prove that, then you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? God damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright? It seems you have the lack of the critical evidence to support your claim. So weird. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna at least try to get through this main case, because it's so weird. Is everything still running alright with everybody else? Is everything still, like, running at a decent speed, or am I, like, behind? I can't tell. Oh, wait. I think it may have, like, picked back up a little. Maybe my connection's just a little bit bad. I don't know. That's so weird. Is everything alright for everybody else if you can hear me still? Sorry, I'm mildly perturbed. OMG bald with plus thickening. Oh dear. I'm gonna give that just a couple minutes to catch back up. Hopefully it does. I've only got like one tab open. It shouldn't be this bad. Please hold, there are technical difficulties. While we manage everything out. I don't know what's going on. It's just weird to me. Works well for you? Okay, maybe it's just my side. Maybe it's just my end and it's freaking me out. Sorry, I'm like a very anxious streamer sometimes when it comes to stuff working. It's saying that I'm dropping like a lot of frames. Something on your end? Okay. Thank you for the double reassurance. I'm never sure. Sorry for the wait on that. It's just really bizarre. And on your side, okay. I guess it's just my end and it's just teasing me. Because it's saying I'm dropping like 10.6% of frames. And it's just growing. So we're gonna see how far I get without like completely losing track of everything. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination. Frank saw it. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Also bald. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. It's just so weird. It was running fine earlier. Not so fast, Mr. Saw It. Mia, I mean, Chief. Hang on. Let me check my options real quick. Full auto skip. Screen shake is fine. Text box is fine. Oh, this is just the pair of the data. Okay. Not worrying about that. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Pink. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you still can't win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste time doubting on the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and... think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right, right? That's always the weird pun of that. Good now? Okay. Maybe it's just my end. Any reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that you can prove it, right? Yeah, if I'm still watching the frame, if the frames start dropping like way below like close to 50%, I'm probably gonna wrap up stream early today. If it doesn't like fix itself. So if we stick it through, we'll see what happens if we stick it through for a little bit longer. Find it and let him have at it. Let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There was a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a shadow of a doubt. Tough words. Let's see if you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence of what proves the clock was running slow. The day before the murder. The evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Apparently arrived home Paris 7:30 the day before the murder. Hang on. Let's see what evidence. I think it's the... Oh god, how did this one go? Jesus, I'm dropping frames like mad. That would be... It was found between 4 and 5 p.m. I think this 3 hours slow. Because the statue was with her at the time, so I believe it would be the passport, because technically speaking, she didn't reset the time.
Take that!
The victim had just returned from home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here and it's 1 a.m. there the next day there, the clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. Now, this one I always got very confused on, just due to the fact that it does rely on the Japanifornia rule set. Yeah. So I was like, wait, 9 hours fast, because the clock wasn't very specific. It wasn't saying AM or PM. So the clock did not say it like it was AM or PM. He just said it was 8XYZ. I think that was always the one part that consistently confused me, because time zones are always a confusing thing. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment, I was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It. Or should I say, Mr. Did It. Oh, I think we're finally back up and running. Ugh. Ugh. He down. He down for the count. I think I might be finally getting back to normal. Yay! Oh, yay, 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 yay. We're back up and running. Woo! We should be running smoother now, everybody. Thank you for holding out. Hopefully. It seems to be running smoother. Order, order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we expected. And we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and he was taken away, Your Honor. Oh, it is still dropping frames like crazy. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but... this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty! Confetti in the courtroom! And with that, the court is adjourned. We got confetti! Woo! It's more fun watching the more expressions on the 3D models when when the not guilty verdict pops up. Excuse me. It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Ugh. Bloody mess. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh. I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. Yeah, I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen such a trial at the end. Seen a trial at the end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Sydney Whitney's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah. Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat? Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Oh, wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. He is actually very handy of a person. If he was able to make something like that, like, the man is skilled. He is just very obnoxious. The man is extraordinarily talented with his hands, but it's just like, he is obnoxious as hell, and he cannot keep a girlfriend to save his life. Which, 90% of the time, his life is, like, saved, as he's the MacGuffin of this place. He is such a big old MacGuffin. Good lord. Hang on. I shouldn't have an auto stop. Give me just a moment, guys. Okay. Hang on just for a second. I'm going to close out of my OBS real fast and then reset it and see if it makes the frames fix itself back up again. Please hold. Because I should have like a few moments before it starts to go nuts. Hang on. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna write this here. Hang on. Just shut down, make sure you wish to exit. Ugh, never mind. Never mind. It's just, ugh. Never mind. I'm gonna delete that. We're fine. We should be fine. I hope. Sorry, the drop frames is like bothering the heck out of me. Nope, we're good. We're good. We'll just survive with what we got. Nope, we're fine. We'll be fine. No one said anything there was like an issue, so so far we're gonna be fine, I think. I hope. We'll be fine. I've never stopped or shut down anything, so it makes me nervous. So I don't want to like accidentally end something. It's fine, we'll survive. If my frames get down to like 50%, then I will. I've never done like troubleshooting live. We're good. I made one for her. And for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Let's see, what if I close out of Discord completely? Will that do anything? Will that do something? Will that help? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just being weird today. I'm feeling probably like a little overly anxious for some reason. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. Yay. The game's a fun one. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't make me... Does that make you want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves that she felt how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Oh, it looks like it picked back up again. Looks like we're okay. What the heck is she talking about? Simple. She's talking about the other statue. The one that was essentially the murder weapon.
Take that!
Take that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Uh-huh. What about that clock? It's the clock that you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. I hope that made him feel a little bit better. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if your clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Ever. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah. Part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Madam! Ayo! Ma'am! Okay. Sure, why not? And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have you it's good to have friends." I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay us back. He's not gonna pay us unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon gonna be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Case closed. That is the first episode done and dusted. The first turnabout complete. That is the first turnabout completed. Yay! We did it. Yeah, we did it. I messed up once because I was just a dum-dum. It's a good trial. It's a good, like, starter trial. I was just a dum-dum who forgot that the report was slightly different. Oh my goodness. Other than that, this is good. We're like, that was the first case. I think this one has a total of 2, 3. Actually, I think this one has like 5. Or 5. Yeah, there's a total of 5 in this one. 4 of them were from the Game Boy Advance era, and after the first, I'm dusting the cobwebs off. I feel like I'm dusting the cobwebs off on this. It's good. I'm enjoying myself. But yeah, there's like 5. I remember there's like 4 cases total. Technically, that was during the Game Boy Advance era, but when the DS came out, they added another one, so it makes it have 5 trials in total. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's correct. And boy, howdy, these ones are short, but boy, are they going to get longer the longer we play this entire series. But for now, let's get into A brand new episode has been added. The episode 2, Turnabout Sisters. Save your progress up to this point? Yes. No save data. There we go. As this is where we're actually gonna have like proper breaks in the like investigations and trials. Overwrite. Okay, I forgot. I have to hit the X space. Pick. Stop. Hello? This is Maya. Well, welcome to the show. We're about ready to have a little bit of fun. All I know is like a lot of cases get like a lot longer as time goes on. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. It is your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling you because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz on about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah. It's made to look like the statue The Thinker, and tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey! I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame! I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 to pick it up? I'll be in pre-trial. I'll be in speakies, Zephyr, speakies. I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay. Sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Boy. Why is Mia like me right now? Or Maya like me right now, for real? I was kind of like debating between burgers and pizza for dinner today. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. All right, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Ow. Sounds like I had a hearing test. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Yum, burgers. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You are not cogniferous? You're not cogniferous in my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. So, do you work for the IPC? I'm kidding. Kind of. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye. I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell. Miss Faye. Uh-oh. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, wackadoo. Red, white, blue. That was a wackadoo crazy. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Vanco Law Offices. Oh, I'm late. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we all go out for dinner. Oh, what's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office? Oh yeah, we get the examine thing. Woo! Okay, back out. I guess we move. Oh, wait, Oh, office, there we go. This is just to introduce you to the move and examine phases. I have never seen the office this detailed before. I'm used to mentally seeing some like the really, really pixeled stuff from like way back when. That smell. Blood? Is someone's there? Snap. Well, we lost our mentor like day one. Fantastic. Great job, Phoenix. You're on a roll. Kidding, I know it's not his fault. Chief? I can't scream today. Doing the Winston Payne voice already destroyed my throat. I can't scream. I can't do the emotions. Oh, this is awkward. Who are you? Ooh. Ow. Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Well. 07 Mia. We will miss her so. She only has like a handful of appearances from here on. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. And all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Chief. Now we examine. First and foremost, some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Also, who wants a glass light stand in here? Oh, Q is to slide over. Okay. I'm getting used to the new controls, man. Whee! Oh, good. They give you the red check mark when it says, yeah, this is done. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here... She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The thinker added to court record. Looks like a statue, but made by Larry Butts. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. See the pieces of glass of the light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Broken shards of the glass light stand. Nothing like else seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Oh. Boink. A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Yeah, don't call the police. I guess you just kind of like search the place before you decide to call the police. Totally normal. And find out what's going on with that girl. Find out what that girl was doing here. It's encrusted with dried blood. Ironic that this became a murder weapon. Again. Can we examine her one time? Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. She probably died instantly. Okay, she's now officially examined. Window? There's a large building right across the street from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. And cute. We slip and slide over here. I'm just examining some stuff. Surprisingly, the chief is never good with machines. All she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model to some garage sale for practically nothing. Banco ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Yeah, it makes a good bit of money, and then you end up taking it over, and then it becomes awkward. Perfectly normal office desk. Chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff that on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Weird philosophy. Phone. Right, I'd better call the police. Sorry about that, Phoenix. I know we were kind of like we were in a bit of a time crunch, but whoopsie doodle. Huh? That's funny. A few of the screws in the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh no. Do we examine the window? Nope. Okay. Do I examine the phone one more time? Our safer is missing a few screws. I better not use it. Okay. Just making sure that there's nothing else in this office. Okay, so we are gonna go move, and we're going to move to the Fanco Law Office's front room. That girl just now. Where did she go? I put her there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Oh, hello. Yike! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Oh, I can't show it off yet. Present. We present you with this. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Oh, we in trouble now. Uh-oh. The police? It sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! All right, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. It's the best boy! It's the best boy in this game series next to Edgeworth. He's him! It's Gumshoe! It's Dick Gumshoe! We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Whoa! Excuse me! This word Maya here mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. I cannot do the... I have a Dick Gumshoe voice in my head, but I can't get it to come out with my throat today. Case closed. You're coming down the precinct, ma'am.
What?
Uh-oh. And so begins the ever evolving case of Maya being accused of Moida. Oh, that poor girl never gets a break. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m. Detention center visitors room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh.
Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you gonna be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought...
It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
Today was my junior partner's first time in court.
Wow, really? How'd that go?
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while.
So he crashed and burned?
He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Excuse me. It sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Big sister humor. That's what she said.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia...
I know.
Talk to Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
Oh, what's with the outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training.
A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. I love Maya. Maya's fun. Maya is like one of my favorite characters, and it's such a shame she always gets like thrown into these situations where she's like regularly in trouble. It's like she doesn't deserve to be written that much into these kinds of situations. She doesn't deserve all that. She's like falsely accused like left, right, and center most times. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker.
The one that Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? That's disconnecting. Frames are dropping. Stream is going great for a Monday. I'm good. I'm having fun. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that.
Well, I mean, it's evidence now. It's essentially the murder weapon all over again.
I remember. Do you want to hear about her own voice? In her own voice? Hello.
Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things.
Your cell phone. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it.
Right. Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure. Thanks. Maya's memo. Conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte, medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia is into this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all?
Yeah, in training.
Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought it would be too easy. Yeah, sorry, Phoenix. We ain't getting the easy way out today. Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me?
Yeah. Well, we'll take it. Sure. Why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to.
Yeah, because she's still taking to heart what Mia said about giving Phoenix 3 more years. Say, what about your parents? Oh, sore spot.
Mm,
I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if the guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
And then what will happen?
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right. I'll be back. Day of the crime? Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Sorry.
I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I called my sister. She told me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made.
It practically qualifies as serial murderer by now. So, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister.
Poor Maya. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. And that's everything marked off, so we can now move. We're gonna go to Faye & Co. Law Offices first. September 6th, Faye & Co. Law Offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Right. I got the wrong name. Mr. Wright, sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right! At your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't you go call me Dick. I mean, I'm just gonna call you Gumshoe from now on, because it's fun. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're here. You're a lawyer, right, pal? You got business here. You better do it quick. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Let's talk first. Let's talk about Mia first. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right. You can see the report, but that's all. The man is essentially just giving us free stuff for our case files. Let's go. Mia's autopsy report: time of death 9/5 at 9 p.m. Cause single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. And what about Maya? About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth! I mean, he's supposed to give you evidence anyways. Yes, this is true. Also, Edgeworth! Let's go, Edgeworth! We love Edgeworth in this house. At least my house. We love Prosecutor Edgeworth. Any other drink? I'm at least gonna go up until like the first day of the trial, and then I'll probably wrap it up. That'll probably be a good spot to stop. Yay, we love Edgeworth in this place. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all. And also, did you notice that the music just went like dead quiet when he mentioned Edgeworth? Love this. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Aw, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined facing him so soon. Well, we are now like no longer in the kiddie pool. We are now just like tossed into the deep end at this point. Also, we got that Maya's memo. Oop. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. I tell him why I want it. There's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You trying to confuse me? Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Oh, he is buttering him up. Butter him up more, Phoenix. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. You litters. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. He just like slipped. Whoop. Thank you. Oh yeah, this is like early day before we could like examine things a lot more closely. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Ah, here we go. You know, what's up? I haven't heard you in a while. Well, there's actually something you gotta hold on to for me. What's it this time? It's a clock. Made to look like the thinker. It's not working. That's lame. This is essentially like the earlier conversation they had. See you at 9. Okay. It's essentially like the same conversation we heard at the intro. I guess I've asked all the questions I needed to. Y'all done, pal? Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witnesses. That witness. Anyway, you better not. No influence in the witness with your lawyer ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgot about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? You've sent her home already, then? You're trying to lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not gonna go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try and get it Ow, I bit my tongue. Ow. I get detected to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. As I'm thinking, if I go to Grossberg Law offices, it's not gonna... Let's see, because if I go here, I don't think anything will happen. September 6th, Grossberg Law offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention to run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. And just examine some stuff real quick. Painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically gives me a stuffed nose. The price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Pretty lamp. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Jeez. Bushy chair. Very nice desk. A mahogany desk. The wood's been polished with deep luster. That desk is fine, though. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here has got money to burn. Lighter. Money to burn. Aha. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant this is. It's probably the most expensive one available. God. Offices, am I right, man? My office ain't this fancy. My office is a computer office, and it's like, it's only got like the basic needs to game and whatnot in it. Anyway. We're gonna move now to the Gatewater Hotel. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Memo to self. Thanks, Detective Gumster, for making my job harder.
Hello.
Weird.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. I guess we do the snooping. I guess we do the snoops. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. It may be a little difficult to recognize the face from this distance, though. A still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. And one of those hanging on the wall. Flowers. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's all the extent of all my floral knowledge. Dude, you need to go out more. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Ooh. Somebody must be staying with her. Risque. Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Someone's doing a little something risque around here. And what is this thing in here? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. Wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey, what are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. Wonder what could be inside the drawer. What, you witness? Do you think you tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time, and I almost said deserved. Observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, absurd. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? She is operating. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please.
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Miss May. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No! Hey, I'm just here to do my job!
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is that you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. This room. Is there... I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying in here with you?
Oh, what an amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
She is such a brat. Oh boy. Well. Well, we can't exactly do anything to her. We can't really talk to her. We might as well just kind of wander back to Grossberg. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out still. Well, maybe I should wait here for him to come back. That is the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I have ever heard. So, you're the one that's been looking for me. They say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He even looks grander than I imagined. A badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one can get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. I had a strange reaction. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on days' notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How do you know about the trials tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even get a chance to ask him? What do I tell Maya? Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, as you see, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Or think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? Well, he says to get out, but we can still talk to him anyways. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here. Long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. Mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. The painting? That's quite a painting. You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the waves of the straw hat. Weave of the straw hat, excuse me. It's worth at least $3 million, and I have no intention of parting with it, of course. Now, I'm assuming that's $3 million, not like 3 million yen. Then again, it's really hard to determine this. They don't really, like, They again, they call it like Japanifornia for like the first game or so, and then they just kind of like make it in their own like area. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Can I still present him with... Oh, I cannot. She does... Her thing is not in here. Okay. Well, I guess we better move and unfortunately give the bad news to Maya. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Hiya.
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Nick, Phoenix, why do you do this to yourself?
What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then.
Oh no, Maya, no. Your family? Well, what about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know. So she could still be alive. Your mother?
The women of my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared.
Yeah, she is going through a lot all at once at this entire start.
Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain.
So... So you live by yourself?
Yeah, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her. All by herself up in that mountain? Your mother's enemy. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim.
Wow. So, what happened?
The case was solved, we thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became a laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
White.
Excuse me.
White.
Excuse me? White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White?
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No! No, we do not. We never back down. We are defending this lovely being. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. I'm assuming you either get a game over or they send you, or they kind of do like the false choice narrative where it's like they'll say, no, wait, this can't be right, or something like that. I don't know. I don't think anyone's ever looked into the refusal option. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right. Thank you.
Oh, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into that drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Oh, do we have to back out? I guess we can back out, yeah. Well, we've finished talking with Maya, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna move, and we're gonna head back to the Gatewater Hotel. Good afternoon, sir. Well, I forgot that this was like expanded just like a little bit longer. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Ah! You came back quick! Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that a Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Yeah, totally ask the one person to, like, drop off a message. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name?
White. That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Now, I don't think I can re-examine a lot of stuff since I examined most of it. Let's take a peeky-weeky into that drawer, shall we? There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's a chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? Huh. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record. Found in Miss May's hotel room. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in the hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. I love. Alright. I'll be using this as evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's wait, no, no! Hi, Phoenix. Okay, so, wait. I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy, still there?
Uh-oh. Time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Or Phoenix. To be continued. Actually, this is a perfect time. Saving content. Do not turn off your PC. Save progress from this point? Yes. I think this is actually a very, very good chance to stop. We will continue with the court trial, I think, next week when we hang out some more. I don't know what it is with my drop frames, but he's a guy. He has no idea who is alone with Miss May. Yeah, he has no idea. Yeah, it's going to be that time. This is a good like little stopping point, and I promised myself I wouldn't stay up too late because if last week was anything to go by, I should probably be careful. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I am sorry about whatever shenanigans and drop frames were happening. I hope it doesn't hurt the VOD too much. But yeah, we hung in there. Hopefully it was just a one-day glitch, but yeah. Oh well. I'm having a lot of fun. Like I said, I made a one stupid error because I was a dum-dum and I was like silly. But that was about it. I think from that here on, for at least a little while, it'll be relatively smooth sailing. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. We will see each other on Wednesday for the very special day. Day one's baby. And then, yeah, that'll be it for the time being. Yeah. Hope it was fun for everybody. Like I said, I don't know what was going on with the drop frame shenanigans, but hopefully it was just like a one-time thing and it wasn't anything bad. But yeah, I'm gonna go pop out. I'm gonna go rest. And we will see each other again on Wednesday when we do the special day streams. Bye. I'll try and find some Christmas assets to wear too, by the way, because I kind of want to wear some Christmas assets. It's going to be that time of year. All right. I'll head out. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Bye-bye. 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 Bye. Bye-bye. Have a good night.